What's going on, guys? It's your boy Berwin here with a quick announcement. On January 11th, on a Saturday, me and the guys will be at New York Got Soul. I have a table, gonna be cashing out, looking for steals and deals, heaters and beaters, whatever y'all got. Bring it to the table, we'll probably cash y'all out. It's gonna be a one-day event, 12 to 6 p.m. Hope to catch y'all there. We're probably gonna get some great content. See y'all soon. Peace.
What is good? Happy Tuesday. As you can see, we have a great batch of orders starting off over here. We got a bunch of ones, reimagined threes next to the free throw line threes. Great pairs to look at, military fours, and a nice array of fours there. The pure monies are one we don't see too often. Cherries next to the cap and gowns. Cap and gowns, prices on those are always high. Speaking of always high, Bread 11's classic stuff right there. Speaking of classic stuff, we got, I believe that's the 2006 or something like that, 2003 pair of steel 10s, playoff 8s, Michigan's, Levi's, white cements. We got a vast variety of stuff over there. Check out those Timberlands. Those are Jown Timberlands, which go for some breadski. A lot of no box stuff going out, and there's also a bunch more stuff that I have to go find, as well as go get some other stuff. So we will hear from the guys going forward.
Very nice batch going out here. Obviously those free throw lines are really nice. You know, some pairs brand new just look extra clean. That's definitely one of those pairs. It's kind of funny because over the weekend, a guy who was next door bought a pair of reimagined threes, and those are obviously sitting right next to the reimagined threes just so people can see them side by side. We actually had a fairly long conversation about the free throws, so it's just kind of funny how those were sitting over there for a while and now they sell, so that's always great. Nice brand new pair of Bread 11s going out. It is nice, you know, some people buy used stuff as gifts, either for themselves or for others. Some people definitely want to buy the brand new stuff, so a lot of brand new stuff going out that you don't normally see. We got obviously the free throw lines, the Bread 11s, the Levi 4s, which are very interesting as well, and that definitely goes for a little bit of money, so someone's probably getting blessed with those because those are really nice. And yeah, just nice variety as always. Got some slides going out, which is great, very affordable nowadays, which is very nice to see. And yeah, just nice variety as always. I will shout out those pure money 4s too. That's just a beautiful shoe in my opinion. Very simple, but definitely one of the classics.
Bunch of jerseys that sold, a couple more sold. First off, shout out to you guys, but yeah, sold a lot of jerseys. As you can see, we got the Cheo. Probably sold a regular Minka. We've been selling a lot of Color Rush. And then we got a TJ Watt, so really nice. First thing Berwin asked me when he walked in is like, are we missing anything? No. He said, do we sell any Steelers jerseys? So that's his first question when we walked in, and yes, you know, the weekly football jerseys going out. Over here, we got a lot of nice stuff. One thing I noticed while packing this stuff is that there's a lot of good retros. Don't want to harp too much on the free throw lines, but it's always interesting to see what people choose, because right next to it you see we have a reimagined 3, and someone prefers the free throw lines over those. That pair is still really icy. Shout out to Ham on that one because Ham sold us that one. Playoff 8, I feel like we haven't sold that shoe in a while, but the market on that size is crazy. That's a size 13, and that pair is really nice. And it's funny because Berwin sent me the first images of the aquas this morning, and that one still has the gray on it, and I'm kind of disappointed because I want the really dark charcoal or black basically on the back. Still 10s, love that shoe. I know they're coming back out next year. They're supposed to be doing it with like the toe cap. You know, I seen a picture of them recently, and like I'm kind of like coming along with it, but I'm not fully there yet. But love the 10s, love the steals. They have a Bread 11, you have a cap and gown. Cap and gown is a shoe that you rarely see. Marking on that shoe is just ridiculous, but shout out to that person because that is an underrated Jordan 11 in my opinion. It's kind of one that a lot of people forget about. Finally happy to sell a CPFM Air Force because I was just saying the other day in the case, we now have one, and it's just really hard to move that shoe. I shout out to that person because they got probably, like, depending who you talk to, a sneak of the year. You know, I saw Offset say yesterday that was his sneak of the year, so shout out to them. Some nice Kobe's going out. Up tempos that we just bought on Saturday. Mentioned on the gold medals, one of those Kobe's that don't really sell, but really happy to move it. Second one in a week to move, so that's really dope. I really gotta talk about this Jown. It's just funny because A had bought one the day before in black, and I bought one the next day, which is this one, like the cherry wine maroon color. I sometimes ask myself, like, what the hell am I doing? Like, why am I buying this? There's no real market on it, and it's kind of like you dictate your own market. I bought it because it was a good client of ours who's been here all the time, and he gave us a really good price on it, or at least what I thought was a good price. I was like, no, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark on it, and it actually worked out in our favor. But yeah, we buy crazy stuff here, and that's a crazy boot, honestly. It's a very crazy boot. One of my favorite shoes, and it's an entire batch aside from the Jordans, the Tom Sachs general purpose shoe, that specific colorway. I need a new pair because I'm dogging mine, and that pair for me, it just is very simple, that hit of blue just does it for me every single time. And again, it's a shoe I do literally everything in, and it's literally a general purpose shoe. Technically 1 week until Christmas. This next week should be very, very interesting. I think things are gonna ramp up this next couple of weeks, last minute shopping and all that type of stuff. So yeah, just gotta be on P's and Q's here, but really looking forward to this week because again, being able to help people get Christmas gifts for other people and stuff like that is always a good feeling that we're able to supply that for other people. So yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, another great week of orders, starting off with the white cements. I think that's been the holiday favorite in here as far as selling, buying, and trading. People have been coming in consistently asking for them, and on the website people have just been buying them. The pure monies, I love the yellowing on those. I don't know if you guys can really tell through the camera, but the yellowing through age is probably one of my favorite characteristics about the older retros. Red 11s, that's also been a holiday favorite in here. I think we've sold like over 4 pairs of those recently. Columbia's dropped I think last week. I know a lot of people have been trying to grab those, and I know a lot of people see those sitting at the mall and websites, so that's a great pickup, especially if you're trying to get it as a gift. Playoff 8s, that's a great classic as well. And like Jordan mentioned, the newer images of the Aquas dropped this morning. Not a big fan of the gray, but nonetheless I like how they shaped it like the OGs. The Jowns, really cool Tim in my opinion. It's like an elevated, classier Tim right there, and I like that little Jown hit right below the Timberland logo. Yeezy slides have been selling. That's probably the favorite Yeezy silhouette that's been selling throughout the holiday season. And then of course, like Jordan mentioned, my favorite sellers of the year next to the water bag sales probably have to be the Steeler and Chief jerseys that we sell consistently in the store. So shouts to everyone who's been consistently buying those. And of course, last week before Christmas, so hopefully, you know, we sell a lot more things in the next coming days.
A ran out real fast, so we won't be able to get an update right now on the online league, in-store league. We had our first playoff last weekend. A played against Ara, and then Nick and Chim played against Ham. So Nick is into the semifinals. I got Nick this week. A had a rough week. When Cooper Cup dropped the donut, I was like, damn, it's about to be a rough week, because that's usually a bad sign, and at that point you're playing essentially with one less person. And then he benched Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas scored early and he was on his bench. So yeah, he plays against Ken going A-Chain, and then I got Nicky No Luck. And you know, first thing I woke up to this morning is Nick talking a lot of smack, saying that I'm scared of his team and I'm worried and all this other stuff. You know, I'm not gonna say much, you know, just really looking forward this week. I have a really nice matchup this week, just like my players wise. I'm really trying to debate who I want to start. Quarterback wise, between Sam Darnold and Jordan Love. Sam Darnold got me here, and I'm gonna be sick if I start Jordan Love and he lays an egg, because he hasn't really been putting up numbers like that, and I need like numbers. So really looking towards this weekend. Again, it's gonna be interesting. Really trying to get to the finals and really trying to win it all, honestly. Like, it's been a while since I've been in the finals in fantasy, so it should be really interesting. I said the other day there's like 3 or 4 shoes that I was gonna sell. In my defense, those shoes weren't up yet. They weren't drafted, so the bet gets voided, so that does not count. But the up tempos did sell from that week. So yeah, shout out to you guys, and see this is flicked up and out the way. How much were you looking for everything?
25.
How much?
25.
Where you at on the off-whites?
11. I'm trying to go through my stuff and
see which ones
see what I'm not wearing, what I'm wearing, what's gonna be in there for a long time. And I figured, you know what, let me take these and see what, before they get yellow, you know?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like twice. Just one of those shoes, you know?
What do you value like the lost and founds?
I was trying to get like 350 probably. I didn't even look at the market for those. I did the math in my head. I'm like, I can't remember.
Alright, all good. Just trying to see an idea like what you are valuing each item at. I don't think I'll be that high, but again, I could give you a price and let you know. I'm looking at. So I'm kind of like far off from your numbers. I know you say you don't remember where you were at on this stuff, but I was kind of like 15. These were like 7. That's kind of what we value at. See a lot of sales of like 900 on these, but that's where I was at for everything. That's why I was trying to see where you were at before on the breakdown to kind of get an idea.
I mean, I know the
market on this one since the new
pure monies. I know they're used. But
yeah,
they're pretty high. The breads, I mean, I could work with the breads. What are you giving me for the ones?
Ones that I think was at 270.
We can't go higher.
They're at like last sale was 325 on them. They're selling for like around like 340 realistically.
And these?
That's the infrared. That one was like 100. That one's like 175. It's like market for that one.
That's what they're going for?
Like around 175, yeah.
I thought it was like almost in the 4s.
New. Literally just sold the 13 the other day for the same price it just said.
How are you giving me for these?
Those like 150 on those. But let me know what you're thinking. Like I said, you're always free with us.
I don't know. I'm trying to get closer.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could probably do like 16. I don't know if that works for you.
I don't think I could let these go for. Like the lowest I would go for everything is probably like 2.
2.
Yeah.
2 would probably be far off. At 16, that's like valuing these at 8 basically. But that's like kind of like where we cap off here, just because we won't really make much on the sale. I think realistically, it's probably going to sell between 9 to 1,000. Then after fees and stuff like that, on a high tier shoe, not really much be made on that one. But if you have the time, I would definitely like throw it up online for sure. Because again, the
I
shoe.
don't got no time. I got kids. I got a baby on the way.
Oh, congrats, man.
I'm too busy, bro.
I hear you.
That's why I just come here.
No, I feel you, man. Yeah, if the newer fours didn't drop, this would still be a lot higher than where they're at now. Same thing with the pure monies. And the lost and found. They're just dropping everything left and right now. So
You can't go higher than 16.
to what?
Closer to 2.
What's close? What's that number? That's essentially $400 away right now. So I don't know how much closer I can get to that number.
18? I get rid of it 18, bro. And the only thing I won't be happy about is this one, but yeah. And I don't wear them. I like them. There's other things that that's really what my gripe is. You know, they're in there and then they're
just see them, just stare at them.
It's
I wouldn't wear them again.
But I like them. You know,
it's an attachment. You know, I'm the same way with sneakers. I can do what you call it. I can do I'm drawing a blank right now. I can do 17 for you, if that works. Zell, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today, not much to say. A lot of work got done. Tuesdays are always pretty hectic, so I'm glad to move on to the next day. Guys, anything before we get out of here?
You gotta update the people on the online league.
Oh, yeah. Got you. The in-store league, I don't know if Jordan mentioned it. I went out sad. It is what it is. I got crushed, but that's okay. In the online league as well, sucks I didn't make it, because if I did, I would have beat every team that played this week. I had Baker and Mike Evans, but that doesn't even matter, guys. What matters is the teams that are moving on. It was a tough matchup between Hold'em, Vincent, and Hercules and Hot Dog, Joey. Vincent won 138 to 126. He had Keenan Allen, who had a very, very clutch touchdown in the fourth quarter, I believe. That was crazy. And then we got Los, Forgot About Trey, versus Team Gonzo, Jonathan. Forgot About Trey, 140, Team Gonzo, 126. So it's definitely close. They're going on to the championship semifinal. It's going to be Vincent Hold'em versus Jason Mud Dogs. Quite the even matchup there. And then Los, Forgot About Trey versus Jason LaMarvelous. I feel like Lamar Jackson is a theme for teams that are making it very far. I know in the team that I have Lamar, I have him and Henry, and I had a first round bye. He's definitely an MVP caliber player in real life as well as in fantasy football. Thanks for joining, everybody. It's going to be interesting. Jordan's in the running, so I guess the store's rooting for him to, you know, see if he could take it home. Even though I should probably do the opposite, because if he wins, then like probably going to get deals on the stuff he gets. so then whatever. But it's alright. Shout out to everyone for entering again. It was a fun year, crazy first round of the playoffs, man. If you had Devontae Adams on your team, I know I had him in one league. He definitely helped me win. And yeah, it's just crazy again. It was one of those years where, you know, you can't really go off projections. Some projections made sense, some projections didn't. Shouts to my homie, big homie Gums, Montgomery, David Montgomery. Sad to see him go down. Very sad, because he's been very consistent. And even if I made the playoffs, it wouldn't even matter, because he was one of my guys and now he's hurt. So I would have been asked out, as well as the Raiders. The Raiders are falling apart. All those weapons aren't really, you know, performing, considering they have a third or fourth string quarterback in. You spoke about who faces who now.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous. Had a couple duds. First time in this league, I actually had a decent team. I don't think I made the playoffs 3 years or so that I've been in the store league. But again, regardless of what the results are, I think this year was probably the best year. I think more so the group of guys that we got to join this league. It's been really fun. You know, from draft day to now, and up to the championship game. You know, it's really good. And you know, again, just had a really good time. Honestly, I really do hope I win, because you know, you want to win everything you do. But again, regardless of what happens, had a really good time this year. Finished the buying book, so onto a whole new book, which is very bittersweet. Honestly, it's like, dang, close one book to open up another. So it's crazy to think there's literally 14 days left in a year. Like, it's very weird saying that out loud. So just trying to end the year strong and yeah, make more sales.
Next 2 weeks should be dropping some Top Shelf TV bangers. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. And shouts to everyone who's been pulling up like last minute for Christmas gifts and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are rushing to do some last minute shopping. I gotta do some last minute shopping as well. Shouts to everyone who's been shopping with us this past holiday season and for the whole year.
Still need some air, but
Whoa, what happened to this?
it's flat, you know?
It is flat. Alright guys, catch you guys on Thursday.
Oh.
YouTube, what is good? We're back, and real quick, let's go over these orders so we can get them out, because a lot of these are presents for the holidays. We got some mids, we got some highs, we got some women's ones, we got some black cements used. We knew those were going to go out quick. Brand new alternate 5s, Asics, New Balance, the raw amethyst. That's a very rare pair, especially in a size 13 nowadays. The classic trainers, rookies, black toast next to the Brave Blue 13 low. Had those for quite some time. 2 grade 11s going to that front batch. Concrete Boys, that Air Max Plus is a really great pair right there. It's hilarious because I was looking at that Alabama jacket yesterday, and I was telling Jordan how we have to redo the store, where we put the jackets, where we put the jerseys, how some stuff we want to bring to the warehouse, and that one sold right away. Shouts to everyone who orders the hoodies. Greatly appreciate the support there. Yeezy boots, Yeezys, no box stuff, 2 classic jerseys, more Steelers love, and that's about it for me. We got a ton of work to do today. Bro and Jordan, anything else?
Nice batch of orders going out. It's good to see orders going out from big buyouts. Really happy with, again, a lot of the stuff that we've been selling lately, like that 9.5 over there. That was in a pretty cook buyout probably like 2 weeks ago, and that stuff's actually been selling. A lot of the smoke beat stuff been selling from that buyout, which is a little surprising. That pair got cleaned up really nicely, and it added extra dollars, you know, on that shoe. Black cement 3s, said it the other day. As soon as we get that shoe up, I think it's gonna go really quickly. That shoe sold for what we had it listed for, which is always a great thing. You know, there are not that many used pairs out in the market because that shoe just dropped, but that pair is just super clean. A person literally said he wore it one time, and you know, he likes the 2018 pair better. The Zoom Rookie Galaxies is kind of funny because we have a 10.5 on the shelf, and as I was going, you know, over the shelves and you know, marking shoes and matching shoes too, because again, in some sizes we have duplicates of certain shoes. So what we try to do here is we try to put the inventory label on the tag, so when we grab the shoe we know exactly which one it is. And when I went to tag the other one, it wasn't up, surprisingly, and it's a shoe that we've had for a while. So I'm really happy to sell that one pretty quickly because that is a good one. Black toe 14s, size 11 going out. I remember Abe bought like 10, just all different sizes. I didn't think they were going to sell that quickly because again, a lot of these GRs that's releasing and, you know, are classic to a lot of people. I didn't think people would appreciate it or really want it. Surprisingly, like, people want that shoe. So we've been selling a couple pairs here and there, so that's really nice to see. A lot of weird stuff's been happening, like that Onyx Easy. Someone came in the other day, my boyfriend tried it on. She was like, is this shoe going to be here still? I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't want to jinx it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how that happens, but an all black Easy, you can't beat that. I just feel like that's so universally wanted because again, it's all black, it's comfortable, you know, it's stylish, it fits in. So really good shoe there. The Easy boots, really happy to see that go. That was in part of a bio where I was just questioning myself, like, dang, like, am I crazy? Am I paying too much? And that's the first one to go from that batch, which is a little surprising as well. If you follow sports and you follow the trends, I think Alabama had a basketball player who was from North Dakota. Alabama only won by like 7, I believe, but they had a kid who dropped 40. So I think that has to do with that jacket selling, which is really nice. And then the Army jacket, you know, the Army Navy game was just last week. They had a really good season. So again, I think that kind of had to do a little bit with that. And just want to shout out to the person who bought the hoodies because I feel like it's been a little bit of time since we sold the hoodie. Shout out to Anthony from Florida. We really appreciate it. Picked up 2 hoodies, so I can't wait to get that out to you. Throw some stickers in there. And then of course you gotta talk about, you know, the Mika Fitzpatrick. You can never go wrong with a, you know, color rush jersey. Big game this week. That could be a sign that they're gonna win. But I'm rooting for the Ravens, and 2 good jerseys, 2 historic franchises, Patrick Ewing and Magic Johnson.
Yeah, starting with the top row, those black cement 3s, not gonna lie, were a half size of me considering buying them. Not surprised to see that one go fast just because those just came out, and I'm pretty sure people like are still on the hunt for those, and a lot of those are sitting at the shelves right now at some sneaker retail stores. But to get a clean used pair, can't beat that. Those 550s right there, I remember when I used to be obsessed with 550s and that colorway specifically. I believe I grabbed back then. The rookies right there, those are really sick. I believe the newer images of the foam posits coming out next year just recently came out, so those look pretty cool. I'd also like a pair as well. Going to the bottom row, the Concrete Boys Air Force One. If you guys saw this complex sneaker panel, you guys know how that went. I like the blue hue on that one, and I like the little logo on the back. And then those Yeezy boots, not surprised to see that one go up because I believe that's one of the rare colors that came out back in the day. To see that color and to see it sell is really great. And then the clothing at the bottom is really awesome as well. I like what I did with the Ewing and the Johnson right next to each other, 33 and 32. Shout out to whoever bought those clean Bordeaux 6s. Hope you enjoyed those, as well as everyone else who copped off the eBay this whole week.
Thanks for all the support. Let's get all this stuff packed up and see what happens today. YouTube, we're back. It's Thursday. Christmas coming. You know, we got some packages, so we might as well do some unboxings for you guys to see what these are about. Definitely some interesting pairs right here that I guess I've been anticipating, at least, you know, seeing how they look in person. And let's get right into the first shoe. So as you can see, it got this like square box, kind of like pizza box, small pizza box, maybe like a personal Papa John's, something like that. Anyway, Kobe 9 Elite Protro High, size 12, bright crimson, black, white. Growing up, personally, I haven't been the biggest Kobe fan. To kill the Nets, you guys, if you've been watching, probably know, you know, that whole spiel with me, but tried for these, figured why not, and ended up hitting on them. That is the Christmas Kobe 9 Elite high top. Very cool shoe if you're into that look. Every time I look at these shoes, they remind me of boxing shoes because they look like they're perfect for boxing, probably perfect for basketball as well if you like the high top look. I know a lot of people don't like high tops, but you know, you get a lot of shoe, fly knit materials, carbon fiber, pretty hard. Green on the bottom. I feel like this is a little different than the other pair. Just doesn't look the same. Maybe I'm wrong. The colors also look maybe a little brighter or different, a little more white than red from back in the day. Green hint there to represent Christmas, as well as on the back. Quick look at those. If you're looking for those, they are out and available. I don't think they're going for much over retail, so you know, if you're looking for them, you can grab them. Let's move on to the next shoe. Speaking about not much over retail, we got 2 shoes here that I don't think are going for much over retail, but there are shoes that if you're kind of older like me, you're probably like, it's pretty cool those are coming out. I wonder how much they're gonna go for. I kind of want them. That's kind of how this went. First up, we got the Nike Air Force One Low SP Soft Gray Varsity Royal. You see that nice blue going down. Look at that. Very cool graffiti stash graffiti to the paper, to the other paper, and boom, we go to the Air Force One. Now, if you like Air Force Ones like me and you wear them, probably know usually you like to go a half size down. That's what I did with this particular pair. I did not try them on, but I'd assume that going a half size down is the right thing to do, even though these materials are a little different. As you can see, we got that nice suede right there, kind of like a ballistic mesh. I don't know if that's the right word for it. And you got a more plasticky right there. Same up here, nice leather back here, white here, cool insole. Looking at them, I feel like I like them more than I would actually wear them personally, but they are really cool and I wanted to at least try them on and get them in hand and see what I want to do with them. Obviously, these came out the same day as the Air Max 95 stash. That was the pair that I was more anticipating, even though I'm not the biggest Air Max 95 guy, but that particular colorway, the stash one, I always thought was cool, so I figured I'd go for those as well. And that's what we got here. Sorry to not surprise you guys, but that's what's going on. An unboxing isn't an unboxing unless you're actually doing an unboxing. It's always cool to see the actual reaction to the sneaker once you get it in hand. Boom. Similar box as well with the blue. As you can see, we got the little US thing, which is interesting because I feel like I usually only see that saying EU. Either way, Air Max 95 SP Obsidian Black Harbor Blue, 11.5. Boom. And then we go to the shoe. Now, I've been hearing mixed reviews on these personally from what I've heard. I wanted to get them in hand before I give my judgment. And in hand, they're pretty nice. There are some glue marks right up here that I don't really like particularly. This suede's probably get messed up pretty quick. Do like these cool 3M laces. And this is pretty cool that you can remove this. That's awesome. And the stash, you can literally stash whatever you want in the tongue there. I feel like you can fit a couple dollar bills, you know, a couple coins, maybe a key, maybe a little bag or something. I don't know, but you can fit some stuff there. Cool little touch. I don't think the originals had this, so it is something different. But yeah, stash on the bottom. Very nice materials. I like how the materials change. Leather, suede, a different type of suede, that plastic, back to that kind of like whatever you call that, ballistic mesh. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. Blue bubbles, blue speckles on the black midsole. Cool shoe for sure. Honestly, I don't remember what retail was. I'd assume it was 180, 160, 200 maybe. This shoe might be going for a little more than retail, especially in like 11.5, 12. This shoe I doubt is, but yeah, it's very cool that Nike's bringing this stuff back. Speaking of Nike, their stock just jumped up like $8 in the aftermarket due to them beating expectations on earnings by 20%. If you know about stocks or anything, you might know a little bit about what that means. But that's kind of cool because obviously Nike stock has been very down, and even though they're putting out a lot of shoes that people want, it doesn't mean necessarily people think that Nike's doing well, because obviously a lot of these shoes end up coming out going for under retail or not selling out or whatever. I feel like all three of these did sell out. Maybe the Air Force is available in some sizes, but I'm pretty sure the Air Max 95 and the Kobe's definitely sold out. And yeah, definitely a good look for Nike holiday season. I feel like also their shipping has been super fast. When I order something, I feel like back in the day it used to take a couple weeks. Now with Nike, I feel like you order it on like a Friday, you get it on like a Monday or Tuesday, so that's always nice. Some new shoes for you guys to look at in case today was pretty boring. Been busy here doing stuff. Yeah, drop in the comments if you picked these up, if you're trying to pick these up, if you like these, if you think that Nike should have kept them in the vault. I know a lot of people might feel that way. I don't hate the feeling, even though a shoe like this, like Air Max 95s, obviously being so old, probably not wearable now anyway, so it's nice to see Nike bring back shoes that aren't wearable, because obviously people want to wear them and enjoy them. So that's that. Let's see what else happens today. Out of here today. Wasn't the most eventful day, but we did get a lot of stuff done. Definitely getting cold out, about ready for the holiday season for sure. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully get more content tomorrow as well as Saturday. Jordan, bro, and anything else before we go?
Yeah, like I said, we got a lot of stuff done. Didn't get a lot of stuff on camera, but not much really I have to say, but a lot of stuff behind the scenes of getting stuff pictured and put up on eBay and stuff like that, and just doing a lot of, you know, stuff that you guys don't usually see, but you know, trying to get the eBay as perfect as possible. It'll probably never be perfect, but you know, striving for that perfection is always a great thing. So yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow's Friday, again, getting closer to Christmas and New Year's, so yeah, we're just really trying to, you know, end the year on a good note, trying to get everything done, everything situated, trying to get these packages out as fast as possible, because we see on the eBay note when someone purchases something that's a Christmas gift or they need it by a certain time and stuff like that. Again, if you guys ever need like a package by a certain date, hit us up directly, because because you have a higher chance of getting it. If it's a sneaker, you have a higher chance of getting it to you a lot quicker than if you bought it off eBay, goes to authentication and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I'm getting ready for the weekend, and yeah, it should be a good couple of days.
Yeah, not much for me. Just stay warm out there. I feel like it just gets colder every day, every second. So shout out to everyone who's been pulling up, getting some last minute gifts. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos for the past couple weeks. It's definitely getting down to the last year, so got a couple more bangers left in the tank. But yeah, shouts to everyone who watched the video last night, and shouts to everyone who consistently keeps watching. One and done. Catch y'all tomorrow. Oh my god.
YouTube, what is good? We're back. It is Friday. We have a nice batch of orders. Definitely a lot of great colors on this one. Starting off at the top, we got 2 pairs of ones, the Howard 1 lows. Definitely a nice colorway right there. USA vibes, not going for much. UNC 2015s, great pair right there. I know they might re-retro those with the 85 cut, but it definitely will not be the same. We got a black J Balvin 3. Hate to do this, but you know, we had a guy DMing me about these, and you know, we tried to give him a discount, and then he started like, I don't know, just going crazy on me, calling me stingy because I couldn't go down more and he wasn't getting his way. You know, we do try to sell shoes here, guys, but sometimes money isn't everything. You know, I'd rather sell a shoe to a good client of mine and lose money than sell a shoe to someone who's just being a straight asshole to me. I get it. Sometimes people think we're in business to just sell shoes and we need the money to keep going to pay the rent. You know, thankfully, you know, we said it once and we said it again. You know, if someone doesn't buy the shoe, someone else will probably buy the shoe. If someone doesn't like the price, someone else might like the price. Someone else might make a good offer, and lo and behold, within a week we sell the exact shoe that this guy was very upset with me over not taking his offer after I dropped the price like $60. And that goes just in any business and anything. Like, not all money's good money. You know, if you're going to try to tear somebody down to get a good discount and a deal, that's not how it's going to work with us. Honestly, we're here to get great customers, give people great deals, but we're not here to get ridiculed because you feel that our price isn't to your standard, even though it's very competitive when it comes to the market price. But regardless of that, 3s, 4s, 9s, we go to the LaMelo Rick and Morty's. I think LaMelo just came back, so that's cool. Iversons, we got the classic foam posits, classic trainers, 2 pairs of 12s. Going to the front, I'm really happy that Blazers sold because it was one of those shoes that I bought. I'm just like, why did we buy these? These are never going to sell. I think we probably made like $10 in profit there, so I can't complain. We got some Silver Surfer Asics, very cool box there. Cool to see all the Kith collaborations. We got some nice no box stuff going across next to the CPFM. Awesome, cool jersey shirt, Panthers, Cavs, and this awesome Brooklyn Dodgers hoodie. Everyone else, anything about the orders or anything else?
Yeah, first shoe I want to talk about that. Not that I've been eyeing, but a shoe that kind of like has been piquing my interest lately. The Howard 1 lows, regular GR shoe, not really going for much, but it's a shoe that I just been looking at it. Honestly, if you threw the Howard logo, you threw, I don't know, like Trophy Room, you just do like a name onto it, Nigel Sylvester, like I feel like that shoe will do a lot better. I like the color block, and I think it's really, really nice. You can never go wrong with navy and red. And I think what does it for me, because Nigel does it a lot on all his sneakers, that little Nike check on the front toe is just really, really fire in my opinion. Another shoe that I kind of been like, I've been on the fence about wanting because I've been chasing some of these ones back that I've never had before. The UNC ones, just got that in last Saturday. It's already going out. That shoe is just super, super fire. I just love seeing that shoe. That condition is just really, really clean. Just one of those pairs that I feel like you need to have in a rotation, because that Chicago color blocking is just undefeated, honestly. Like, I don't think they have any misses with that color blocking. One of my favorite 90s basketball shoes that I still haven't gotten yet, that I kind of, you know, been lacking with, but the foam posit, the Royal, that's one of my favorite 90s basketball and one of my favorite foam posits out. It's just a classic colorway. It's a beautiful sneaker, and I'm super excited for the pearls coming out next year. To the left of that, it's kind of crazy because I've been moving stuff off the shelves and the tables to send to the warehouse, just because, you know, kind of had it on the table for a while and not really much interaction with some of these shoes, and we need to make space for some shoes. And, you know, that was one of the shoes that I think last Friday that I grabbed and sent to the warehouse, and Berwin had those at one point, and we were literally talking about how uncomfortable that shoe is, and he said, like, even though that shoe is uncomfortable, like, I still really want that shoe back because that color blocking is just really, really fire. It's like a Laker color blocking, and it's just really, really nice. We watched the Conference Con top 10 list, and they had those Asics Marvel. I don't know if it was just that one or the entire pack, but it's kind of crazy to see that shoe like in the top 10, because I think it's a little insane to have that shoe over so many other sneakers in the top 10. In pictures, that shoe looks nice, and then when you get in person and see it's see-through, it's kind of whack in my opinion. On pictures, it looks like silver or all silver or gray, more so like a like a lotus colorway or like a light purple. That shoe is really, really mid in my opinion, and to see the hype on that is kind of crazy. And then last thing I want to point out is just the CPFM shirt. I'm big with Nike CPFM. I try to get as many of the collabs as possible. I have that shirt. I was really excited for that shirt. So shout out to the person who bought that, because I believe he's a repeat buyer. And we love repeat buyers in here. So really, really fire piece right there. And shout out to the dude who bought the hoodie, because he also got the UNC's. Shout out Justin from Houston. Shout out Texas in general, because like I feel like the amount of, shout out all the states, but just specifically like Texas and California, like those two states where like we do so many like transactions in those two locations. So we just appreciate it again, from the West Coast to the East Coast. We appreciate the love. So shout out to all you guys.
Yeah, shouts to everyone who bought something. I'm starting with the Viotex. That is one shoe that I would want to get back. They're just super uncomfortable, but nonetheless a great looking sneaker. Who knows, maybe I might get them later down the line in spring, but we'll see. The UNC ones, probably gonna grab another pair of those in the spring as well, just because mine is cooked to shreds, rightfully so. I think the bottoms of my pair, you can kind of see my sock go through, which is crazy. White cement 3s, another one of those that have been consistently selling for us, and that's a cute little GS size, so shouts to ever bought that. And the CPFM right here with the J Balvin, beautiful combination right there, kind of a loud, great combo, especially if you're into loud colors. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I posted a TikTok yesterday about how I had a couple of my top favorite items in the store, and I think those two pieces, the CPFM rugby and the hockey jersey, were there. I'm not sure if it was because of the video, maybe it might have been, but glad those finally sold because those were part of the video. Shouts to everyone who bought off the eBay.
See what I could come up with, but did you have any kind of idea? No, nothing.
1,000.
Okay,
1,000.
I'll take a look.
If I can get that, I'll be happy.
Got you.
I love those.
All right, I guess I'll go through them, see what we can come up with,
Okay.
and see what you think.
I like the permit.
Oh, thank you, man. I got lucky. It took a while, but finally.
Retail?
Yeah.
Which is where at?
Short Hills.
Oh, nice.
But I bought my wife some stuff, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he was able to
He
pull
just
that
got
one.
a new spot, I saw.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I like follow him, and I try not to, because like, you know, it's just like one of those things.
Yep.
That stuff's constantly in your face. You're like, oh man, I could splurge.
Yeah.
I could make something happen. I could make room. You had like every Jordan, huh?
Bro, I had them all. And I still have, I still have a few. Like, I didn't want to, but most of them I just don't wear anymore.
Yeah.
I kept the Supreme collection, Shanghai 5s.
Oh wow, you don't see those too often.
No.
Shanghai 5s. I remember that was like a super grail back
Yeah,
then.
I never wore those. Yeah, my wife got me those, and then I think I kept my wedding shoe, and maybe just like 2 pairs that are.
What was the wedding shoe?
7210s.
Wow, that's what's up. Mine was the Space Jams.
Oh, nice. I kept my Space Jams,
Oh,
actually.
nice.
Yeah.
Space Jams are awesome. Damn, I guess 11s is a wedding shoe, like the patent leather, yeah.
Yeah. And they just came out right as that time, so
It was like perfect.
I ended up getting my wedding party them too.
Oh,
My
that's
groomsmen.
fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
I thought about doing something like that. That would have been a good idea.
Like, hopefully I only get married once, so.
Yeah. That's the hope. It's like 11 pairs. You said 1,000, right?
Yeah.
These are supposed to come out again, I think.
Are they? That's the problem. Everything's getting re-retroed. It's like.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Not too far off. I was at like $8.95. I could probably call it $8.25. I mean, $9.25.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Got you.
Can you just tell my wife?
Yeah. Let me just double check I have the correct number.
Yeah.
You can bring it up here. I can check it out.
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Merry Christmas. Hopefully it's a little Christmas gift early. So these are my cousins,
Got you.
and unfortunately he passed away.
Oh,
and,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so my mom asked me to try and sell some of his stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know much about sneakers, but I looked them up and they look like they're worth a couple $100.
Okay, cool. So we could go through and see kind of what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
So these, I know if they were brand new right now are going for like 100 to 120. That's if they were brand new, and it's just kind of like not the best seller, the Jordan 1s. These I'd assume are going for a little more brand new. Probably like 2 to 240 brand new, but obviously they're used. So this is kind of an interesting one. I would probably be kind of at $100 total, 70 for these, 30 for these. Sounds low, but like I said, these brand new are 100 and they're used. These brand new are like 225.
Okay,
I'll let you know about
offer me
my wife's.
130.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be back
total.
herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries.
So
All right,
70
thank you.
and 30.
No problem.
Have a good one.
All
Appreciate
good.
you,
I'll
man.
see you guys soon.
Okay.
I don't know if you're like eBay savvy. You could always try to put them up there. Maybe
Okay.
clean them up a bit. You might be able to get more.
Yeah.
Um,
I might do that. I appreciate it.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think I'll try that. Just because I'm sure we're trying to help her out, get her as much as possible.
Yeah, got you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no
live
problem.
in town, so let me just stop by, see if you're.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you try and it doesn't work out, you can always bring it back. We can check them out again. But
I'm not a size 10. That's the other problem.
yeah, no, it would be cool to wear some of them, right?
Yes. Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good luck with them.
4-4 right now. Not much going on. Watching college football because it's bowl season. It's snowing out. It's not sticking, but it's snowing out right now. Not really much going on today. I don't know what we got on camera. I think we got the transaction that A did this morning. Nothing else really happened. I know we had a couple like transactions. I think we sold a couple stuff off camera, and then we also bought like 2 things. Olive 9 size 8.5 desktop and a I'm on my ear 3 while you were sleeping black pair. 10 women, 8.5 men. Just trying to get some content for you guys. Don't know how long this video is going to be, so trying to get as much content as possible. In the worst case scenario, we could cut it. Got a package in on Wednesday as well. I know A did his spill on the Stash MX 95s. I know Burr and I both got our pairs on Wednesday, and that's, since we're right here, it's crazy how a used pair walked into the store. This pair is a size 11. I don't expect this pair to be here by the time this video dropped, but really like this shoe, really like the materials. I know a lot of people didn't like it when they first dropped. I was reading the comments, and a lot of people didn't like this. Like, not me personally, but I've seen and heard other people say, like, I know I'm going to wear an all blue sneaker, but I think that's the beauty of this sneaker, that is different gradients of blue. There's different textures, different materials on this shoe. I'm a fan of it. You have leather, like suede, nubuck, whatever this is, and I don't know what this material is, but it's similar to like the off-white material, but really like this shoe. But yeah, I got a package in. It's a shoe that I had already that I sold because it was a half size too big, and a lot of you guys who've been around kind of know the journey I was on, collecting all the Jordan retros. I essentially got rid of all of them except for like my Chicago's, little but surely, or whatever you want to call it. I've been, going back and getting 1 or 2 pairs that I think I need, that I need in my collection. I got this shoe for a really, really good deal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this shoe back in the day essentially for $200 smoked, mostly because of being here, because this shoe walked in the store, and I traded my Dead Stock Carmines for this shoe. And I've said this story before, so if you guys been watching, for quite some time, you'll kind of know or have an idea what the shoe is. Nonetheless, let's get into this. It's crazy because it's Christmas time, and I've been on a heater lately, just been buying a lot of shoes that's either been dropping or I just been finding for really good prices, and a lot of stuff's been coming in the store in my size, so hopefully I went fantasy so I can get some of this stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. You can tell by the box. This pair came from Foot Locker back in the day. I was supposed to get it yesterday, but the mailman was bullshitting and he didn't stop by, but I got a band, bread, however you want to call it. I usually call them breads. This was a shoe I was looking for again. I wasn't necessarily trying to buy them right now, but again, I saw a couple pairs online that I thought were pretty good prices. I just love this sneaker. Yeah, this sneaker is one of my favorite sneakers. I have Chicago's, and it's like the yin and the yang. I just feel like I needed this pair back again. It was a pair that I've been actually looking for quite some time now, and just decided to pull the trigger on this pair because again, this is an essential pair in my opinion. I just remember my brother having this pair when this shoe dropped. dropped. When I think about some of these sneakers, especially these OGs, again, I'm not old enough to see MJ in them and want to go to, you know, the mom and pop shop in wherever town or state, you know, that you're in, and, you know, go and buy it. When I see some of my favorite OGs, I think about some people who wore them, like Kanye, for example. Kanye is like my favorite artist of all time. He's someone I remember wearing these. Kid Cudi, I believe, was wearing these. This pair is really, really nice, and it's funny because Berman said earlier that he's looking for the UNC ones again. Excuse me, his pair is dogged, and it's funny because I am too. That's one of the shoes that I've never had and that I truly, truly want, because I really like that shoe. That color blocking is really, really fire. And I need shadow backboards. Those two shoes are shoes that I'm actually looking for. And there's a pair of shadow backboards that I found on eBay that's super, super clean. After I finished my Christmas shopping and everything like that, that might be a pair I get. But yeah, just wanted to unbox this shoe with you guys, give you guys a little content, give you guys basically a day in the life of, you know, what happens in the store, essentially. Let me show you some things that I bought today. Shout out to our client who sold us these, because he's a really good client of ours and he always brings us good stuff and stuff that we can sell. This pair right here, it's funny, a couple months ago I was looking for this pair and I think they recently just restocked and the price on them dropped by like $70. So this shoe on like GOAT and stuff like that, it's like $150, $130. That's pretty crazy. And then to all my people out there who are like OGs and just, you know, classic silhouettes and stuff like that, this is an Air Huarache by Pata. This is pretty cool because it has like this strap, and this is not like this is the lacing system. Like this is the lacing system, so you tie in it or you snap it down and boom. So these are pretty cool. It's like, this is like a Pegasus bottom. You guys can see the bottom is kind of like a Pegasus, and then the upper is like a Huarache. Yeah, I think that's all I have coming in. I don't think I bought anything. I entered a raffle for the Saunders, or actually Burr and I both entered the raffle for that, so hopefully he can get the orange pair and hopefully I can get a purple pair, because the purple pair is going for more, and I would really like to complete that collection. And yeah, I was looking at my collection yesterday or 2 days ago. It's kind of crazy how this year I bought 6 pairs of Air Max 95s. Like I took a picture. It's kind of hard to see, but I got a Toronto Stash Solar Res, which I'm wearing right now, 2020 neons. This is the Unearth or the Erosion, and then this is the Amamani Air. So 6 pairs. I've been buying a lot of Air Maxes and New Balances this year, so that's about it. Don't know if we're going to use this in the video, or at least this part in the video, but yeah, let's see what happens. Pairs you have right now, right?
Yeah, I still have more. I think I have all my albums here. I don't want to brag this, man, but they still have more.
A lot of shoes.
Yeah.
The Kobe fan?
You want this as well? Yep.
Probably the clothing I'll probably hold off on for now, but let's see what we got.
Yeah.
So pristine. All Kobe's?
Yep. You know the NSW Kobe 9s? They're well kept.
Oh, the lifestyle one. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron!
Oh,
Finally, man! I thought that working.
Well, he was out earlier, so
Yeah.
he just got back.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Aaron, just pay me $100,000. You can have my public storage. And my appointment still have like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. This is definitely.
Do you know Jordan? I forgot his name.
Michael?
No, he's with the Golden guy. He's the record holder, 2,500 sneaker collection.
Oh, Shuzium.
Yeah, it's a GM.
Yeah, Shuzium. Yeah,
He
yeah.
sold it.
He did?
Well, actually, I'm trying to make like business with them
Wow.
with the Golden, but I said, I kind of like Aaron.
That's man, you got some
That's
stuff.
expensive. Yeah, I still have. I don't know if it's 20 Mark Jordans.
Wow.
Then I have the Countdown pack.
The old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you remember the Jordan 23s,
Of course,
they
yeah.
came up with 3
Exclusive,
colors.
yeah.
Colorway, North Carolina, Chicago, and I forget the other. Drew Sargent.
So yeah, what prices are you looking at for all this stuff?
The market. Well, you
I know
know,
it's
I
kind
can
of-
give you a discount. I know you need to
Well, I mean,
profit
it's
as
just
well.
it's not even that. It's just like
Yeah.
I'd assume the market on this stuff's very like
High.
what's someone actually gonna pay
Yeah.
as opposed to what someone's actually listing them for.
Right.
At least from our experience, it seems to be that way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, they just came out with the Christmas version of the high tops. Obviously, it's not the same, but it's like
Yeah.
they can eventually just do that to all these. So I don't know where you're at, but I don't know if you guys didn't talk about it yet.
No. I'm gonna ask you honestly because this is like the market's just so weird. And it's
Yeah.
Right. I checked it today actually. Like the perspective.
Do you sell on your own like StockX and Goat and stuff like that at all?
I just say want to. My friend wants to help me out, but I'm too lazy. I work in a hospital. I have no time.
Yeah, I hear that.
So,
yeah.
I'd like to have you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely make you offers. Just like a lot of these shoes is kind of like, you know, you gotta just let them sit and wait till someone presses. But yeah, I mean, we could go through it. Did you have like a list, or did you?
A lot. My brother did all the.
it's in the. I didn't
the
feel the
perspective.
access
It's
there.
about like I think it's between 500 to 600 price range.
So like for instance, like a shoe like that, if
Yeah.
it ranges for that, where would that leave you being comfortable?
Yeah, like the fundamentals about like 600 to 800. You know, coolest thing is the Showtime. I think the price range depends on. It's about 500 to 1100.
Interesting. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I know.
Let me grab some next. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and the drill sergeant as well.
Okay. And you see when Queens all the time and play, everyone used to always wear
Aaron, don't wear it.
Kobe's.
Huh?
Don't wear it. I got 2 of those. I think I don't know. I don't want to keep the there.
All right. So do you want to just go shoe by shoe and see what we offer, or?
Yeah, or you can go to my storage.
I mean,
You
I could
can make an offer.
I would definitely do that, but I don't know because
Yeah.
it just kind of depends on roughly
Yeah.
what you think is acceptable
Do
and
you
what
have the
isn't.
cup decker or something, Orbit? Like, just to check the price range?
Yeah, I mean, I look like so. This one, I don't know what you have on these. Did you find anything info wise?
Yeah.
Let me see what you're thinking here. It's definitely a beautiful collection. It's
I
just
still have.
I already know. Yeah.
This one is between 526 to 667.
Now, where are you guys getting that data from?
A lot.
A lot of different
Orbit,
things.
yeah.
Okay.
Orbit.
You said
My brother by the
Orbit.
No, I think Orbit. I think it's ARBIT.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, you never.
Alias?
No, here.
Oh, I have that on my phone. It's funny you
This
say
is
that.
cool, man.
I just never use it.
So
I think I have that
if
app on my phone. Yeah,
some
Orbit.
collection doesn't exist, I Google it and it shows me some like goat and stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the sizes they don't have it.
Got you.
Yeah.
So this one in particular on StockX,
Yeah.
there's none available, but it does say the last sale was $375 and before that $325. No, 302. Before that $850, before that $415.
Because they don't have stocks anymore.
Yeah. So, you know, for everything. Now, but for like something like this, are you above 300? Are you like?
Now you need to profit, right?
We would like to. That's
I
the
know.
goal.
Yeah.
And I get it though. This is a lot of like rare stuff, and it's hard to like pinpoint what the market is. But it's also stuff that as high as the market says it is, it's like you got to get someone to pay these prices.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice stuff.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, we could throw you an offer. I honestly don't know if you'll like it, hearing the prices that you're kind of considering all these things are going
Don't
for.
depend on StockX, you know.
It's not the StockX though, but
Goat,
it's
Kick
Goat.
Screw. I mean, Kick Screw.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I could find lower prices, higher prices. We can find.
But those, when you checked it specification, it says like there are some like damages or something like stuff.
For Goat? Or?
Yeah, Goat, and when you check the due to damage and stuff. So
that's
why
also the issue here, right? Where a lot of this stuff, you're technically selling a conditional. I know they're not damaged, and they're going to be fine. But you know, old stuff's old stuff at the end of the day.
Right.
So like this. So what am I looking at right
They're
now?
actually kept in a
Climate control.
Climate control.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing, you know.
So like this one, for instance, The blue ones. Where do you see the market on that being?
Blue between 400 to 600.
Okay. So now you saying that's what you see the value as?
Yeah.
Now what do you want for them?
Aaron, come on.
No, I'm just trying to, like, you know, I don't want to give you
The
an
blue
offer
are
and you
quite
just.
expensive, but I checked some. They're selling it between 700 to 900.
So you want 4 to 5? You're saying?
Yeah, probably
And they're selling for 7 to 9. Okay.
7 to 9. Yeah.
So I don't know what data, like I get it, we don't just use StockX, but like the data's hard to, you know, because last sale's 495, before that 303, 305, 245, and there's literally been 4 sales since 2020, right? So a sale a year if you're lucky. I could tell you I want to be somewhere at 1,500 for everything, and I think you're going to be like, no, that's crazy, because these are 500, these are 500, these are 600. But I don't think it's possible for me to find someone to pay 500 for these unless I wait a year, you know?
Right.
Like a lot of these are very rare and kind of like, you know, they're valuable, but you got to find the right person.
Yeah.
We can do that, and we obviously
especially
can leave them sitting and wait till someone buys them. But
you mean like
we can't.
consignment?
Oh, well, we can, you know, we can also explore that opportunity if we're off price wise. We usually don't do consignment, but what I meant by like we'd have to post them and leave them up is that, you know, the shelf life's going to be a long time till even we can get these prices that you're mentioning. Like, you know, like throwing 500, 400, 600 out there, you know, I feel like it's going to be tough to get that. We can make you an offer for the lump sum and see where you're at.
1,500 is quite too.
Well, I mean, again, I'm saying if I were to offer you that, I mean, is 300 a pair crazy?
That's crazy, yeah.
So if 300 a pair is crazy, I don't think it's going to work, because even that is, you know.
Yeah, I know, like this Showtime color weighs about 7 to 1,100.
Last sale on this was $315. I get it, you don't like StockX.
Now, what size is that? This is like 11
and a half.
12.
On 1010,
Yeah.
it sold for $315. Before that, $280. Currently, $590. Highest someone's willing to pay is $330.
Yeah,
So,
StockX is like the beating.
I mean, we can look at GOAT too. Let's look at GOAT. So right now,
underneath the GOAT, tap the size and do the damage and stuff.
yeah, new with defects. Someone has one up for
Yeah,
$612. I think the only reason it says there's a defect is because they're just too old. So any shoe of these that you list on GOAT, I think you have to take your own pictures. Thinking that someone has these listed for $600 and hypothetically we'd offer you $300 and you say that's crazy. It's not that crazy. If they're sitting up there for $6 and no one's buying them, you know, hypothetically, not even saying I'm offering that, I'm just saying, like, knowing that you're way off at $3, I feel like, you know, I don't want to upset you.
I know.
But
I think I would just live around West Orange. It's about 18 minutes drive.
okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad to find out, to get your heart broken. I mean, I just think a lot of this stuff is like you have to put it up yourself on StockX or GOAT and wait till it sells and then ship it out.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. I just don't think we're comfortable to pay these $400 or $500 prices, because I don't see the value being liquid like that. Like, these aren't liquid shoes. They're great shoes, and you got to find the person to buy them. But it's not like I'm gonna put them up and they're gonna sell. It's not like a Travis Scott or
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff's more like, I know I can sell it for $1,000. I know I can sell it for $600. This stuff's like, I'd love to have it up there on eBay, but I don't know what it's gonna sell for. These you don't want something crazy for, do you? These gotta be like $100, no?
No.
More?
Yeah, more.
Oh god, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because those are the less NSW. I still have
They did a Kevin
3
Durant one,
or
right?
5.
And the LeBron one was nasty.
Well,
I don't remember LeBron, the KD
I'm not
one was
a much
nasty.
more KD fan. I have, I think, KD 5s. Are you interested with those KD 5s as well?
Prices are low. I mean,
I know.
Yeah, prices are low. on those. I used to like those.
Also, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you're not gonna like our offers.
That's it. Well, these are expensive as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what is this at?
shout out.
Because I didn't even check these. So
Yeah. So this is 12. It's 1200, 1020,
okay, so someone has it listed for that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which means, you know, I can list, you know, we can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I get it. Last sale 581 though. So again, another one where it's like if I'm offering you 300, it's really not that crazy. Because if last sale's 581, I'm not even going to refer to the last sale on StockX because I know you're not going to want to hear it. But that's
right. I'm like I told you, StockX are kind of like
don't regard as a.
they're like frugal about everything, you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Frugal about everything.
You had mentioned Arbit, right?
Yep.
Arbit's saying it's worth 560. According to this, lowest ask is 426.
Right.
So on Kickscrew, you can buy this shoe for 426.
Right.
300 is a great offer if we offered that, right? Or am I missing something here? I get Goat says 1200, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mess with Kickscrew. You brought it up to me.
Yeah. Checked it.
I don't ever try Kickscrew, so let's see. So yeah, you can buy this right now, Kickscrew for 426.
I think the average like a price of each sneakers, it depends on each what they call this app. Because one, I think we have to consider the stocks.
No, I get it.
Yeah, so that's why Goat has many things. Some of them they want us to bid.
Yes, for sure. So, but on Kickscrew, I can order this right now, right? This is how this works. Okay. So there's a pair available for 426 on these. So if you're at 800 or 600 or 500, 400, obviously we can't do that. Hey, I learn something new every day. I don't even use Kickscrew, so now it's good.
I mean, Arbit is so cool.
This is Arbit, yeah.
It's a very cool app.
So yeah, I mean, Arbit's weird, right? Like this one, it says lowest on StockX is 880. But let me finish.
Go.
StockX says 880. Arbit says 405. So now you don't want to use StockX value. You want to use Arbit. We can use Arbit.
No, is it the average price? I think that's the
lowest
average
ask
price.
right now is 5.
Right.
Average lowest ask 558, but StockX is 879.
Right. Yeah.
So you don't want to, it's a very, this is a tough one, man.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a lot of this stuff you got to kind of dig your feet in and list them yourself and kind of wait and do the time. Because again, I just don't, like again, if you're saying 300 is crazy, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 2100, that's out of the question, right? You wouldn't even do that?
But the higher...
I'm just asking.
Yeah, the higher end, let's say this bad boy.
The bad boy I can buy for 425?
450.
I can buy it right now on Kickscrew for 426.
Yeah. So, I love you guys.
No, I mean, I'm just...
No.
We're just having a conversation. It's just like a tough one, man.
I love their sneakers, but told myself I have to let it go.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? So that's the thing, like again, even 300 a pair I think is kind of a high offer on our end, and that's to you think that's like more of like a very low offer.
Yeah. How about the higher end?
No, but I'm saying, like, if I know you wouldn't want to take 300 each, then it's like, I don't, because even me paying 300.
I mean, some 300.
Yeah,
I would consider the Showtime. I know the blue are quite, up there.
Yeah.
Can you offer, like, this and this?
Now, what do you want for these?
I would give it to you, like, 400 and the rest 300. Is that okay with you? Because,
So again, this one I can buy right now for 426. So I can't pay you 4 because it just doesn't make sense, right? If I can buy it right now for 426 and I'm paying you 4, it's one of those things where I don't think it would make sense. And I keep mentioning 300 not as like I would pay that, more as like I don't think you take it. And it's kind of like, I don't want to. I don't want to be disrespectful with my offers or seem like that. But in reality, it's like a lot of this stuff.
You're very fair. Very
try
fair,
we
yeah.
try. So yeah, I mean, you know, we can make you a serious offer on everything and see what you think, but I don't think you're gonna be happy with it.
Yeah, like this is like $545.
So I get, yeah, we don't love StockX, but at the same time, like, if I can buy one right now for $325, I can't pay more than that, and you don't want to take less than that. So it's like one of those things, you know.
So these are $325.
On StockX is what they have it listed for.
I mean the last lowest. Very pristine, huh?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
$325 for you, I'll let it go. Goes to this one.
I know, but if it's on StockX for that, I can't pay that because I wouldn't. I'd be.
You'd
I'll
rather
send backwards.
pay like $300. You said what you said.
I don't even
Oh,
think I'd pay
this-
$300.
Yeah. So what's your offer for all of this? $300?
No, I was saying I don't think you would take that. But hypothetically, if I offered that, you know, and I think that's kind of high, honestly.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
so
I think most likely I'd be at like $1,700 for everything, which, you know, I don't know.
make it $1,800. Come on, Aaron. I'm telling you, you're gonna earn more and profit more for this.
I get that, but I went up from where we were supposed to be at originally.
Right.
I was
Because I
just
still have more, man. I trust you more. Let me tell you, yeah.
I could do 17 just because I said that, but I think that's max.
Wow.
18. Really? Oh yeah.
I just didn't even think you would even want to come close to that. That's kind of why. Like,
Yeah, just because
I know it's tough, you know. I don't know if you've tried anywhere else or any.
I did, but you know, I've been browsing a
So
lot for
is the
6
offer
months.
good or not good compared to everyone else? So I assume we're making it
No, I
pretty.
don't want to actually
Region.
degrade your offer. I mean,
So you got a better offer?
I don't want to deal with them.
If I'm trying to be cheap up, I would say
Let's
1750.
no. Actually,
Yeah, like I don't, you know, if you're uncomfortable, like I get it.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. It's good sizes, you know, for basketball shoes, but it's also very like hit or miss. And I asked if you got any other offers because I would be curious to see what other places would offer just cash, not consignment, just buying all this stuff right
well,
now.
some are cash actually.
Okay.
Versus the 1700.
I mean, you know, it's a big chunk. I mean, we were at 15. I tried to come up to 17.
Yeah, it's
I know it's far off from what you're thinking, but I don't see myself. I don't think like I don't. You know, again, the prices you came in at, I don't even think we're going to
I
get
believe
those
that
prices.
1700 you can double or more than that. I mean,
I don't-
your rate of interest or profit would actually double that.
In a perfect world, maybe, but how long will that take? Do you think?
Short.
No, nothing short. Nothing short. After I pay everyone to list them and put them up and then ship them and deal with all the eBay fees and all that
Right.
shit, I'm not doubling my money.
When I check the StockX, I mean, they have a few left, this and that.
Yeah.
Now they have to bid those leftovers.
And the bids are low.
Yeah.
So
They'll
if-
start the low.
Yeah, but that's the
yeah.
thing. You can only go off what someone's willing to pay for something. It's hard to go off of what someone lists. You know, we put stuff on our eBay all the time that's too high. You know, I mean, we probably have some pairs of these up right now that just aren't selling. I know next door we have the Gumbo Leagues. We should just wear them all and get buckets and just play ball in them. For the Mamba.
I know. Yeah. Close it up to Aaron.
can't.
I'll leave it.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Because I still have more
No, I get it.
doing business with you.
No, I appreciate you bringing this stuff in.
Because I know these three are your high end, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna surprise you more with Kobe.
No, I get it, but I get surprised all the time with high priced items that I can't sell, right?
Stuff. So like each, it's only like $250.
No, hey, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
It's quite.
But some of them are selling for $325. You know.
I know.
So, and this one, I mean,
I get for a second.
I'm gonna hope someone pays me $150 for them. I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they go for more. I don't know. It looks like
I can go for more.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. It's closer to 2. I'll bring you more.
No, I get it, man. I get it. But
I know there are 3 hot items in there.
I hope there's at least 3 hot items. I mean, $1,700 is a lot of money.
I know, but you can up it up.
I upped it from 15 to 17.
You kind of like divide each shoe for $1,700. It will fall down to $257 each. Yeah, so
You don't want to take that out.
Honestly, I think your math is off. I think it would be less than that. $212 each.
there you go.
I'm an honest businessman. I'm not going to tell you that you're getting.
$12.
I mean, but you know, this is. You know, just look at it. I mean, it's not 212. It's not worth 212. This is worth less. Some have to be worth more.
Let's say
you know.
So
That's not for me.
okay.
They kind of vary, so like they can range from like
Yeah,
40
and I agree with you. That's why I was saying,
certain.
you know, if you're not happy getting 250, 200, 300, whatever, it's like.
So the Jordans will probably
you know.
range.
Yeah.
If they're new, like it's really on
I
like
just 150
year
was
Jordan
300.
is.
So that's
Nice.
you can still.
I'm not.
Positive.
I got a family to feed, man. I got people to feed. I got bills to pay. It's Christmas. There's no money there, man. 300 each. I mean, I'm gonna be struggling to make. I'm gonna be spending $2K struggling to make like $300, $500 after 2K, and then after all the work that it's gonna take to sell this shit. It's not nothing there.
But 150 and 250 each. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you see anyone in there, let me know.
I feel like we gotta be firm where we're at. I feel like it's kind of. I mean, if you want to flip a coin, we can maybe flip a coin, but. And again, if you're not in a rush, I would just try to list this stuff yourself, you know? Not, you know, just put it on StockX, sell, wait till someone buys it, or make an offer.
Maybe I'll hold it off and maybe bring more items to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said,
Yeah.
shop them around.
Yeah, we'll talk,
Hopefully you get better offers.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not going to shop around. Being honest with you, I'm going to go right straight to you.
No, I get it, but I don't, you know, I want, you know, when people come in, I want you to get the most you can get for your stuff. I'm not
Thank you.
I'm not telling you you can't, you know, there might be another store somewhere else that's going to say, hey, I can give you $350 a pair. I don't know.
You know, this one stays in American Dream. Because I told you.
Don't go there.
I know. I won't.
Not that one. I've heard bad things about that. Those
Yeah.
they disappear.
You know why?
They keep your stuff and then they just close up shop. And they're gone. That guys, I wasn't here most of the day. Guys held it down. It was a good day. Definitely, you know, those last minute shoppers are coming in. I've said this once or twice. A lot of people want to sell their stuff, guys, and we love buying stuff, but the price has got to make sense. I'll meet you at your storage unit. You know, we can negotiate, but it's like last time I went to a storage unit, I got told that they had a $13,000 offer, and I didn't even see $13,000 in value. So like, you know, when it comes to that type of stuff, man, the market is very he said, she said. You know, a lot of these items might look like they're worth a lot of money because only one person has one available, but it doesn't mean that's what they're consistently selling for. And if a Kobe is selling 4 pairs within 4 years, it's very hard to distinguish what's worth paying for it. Especially, again, we have some Kobe Elite 9s, brand new, not the same size. And shouts to those dudes for coming through. They were supporters, and it was cool to negotiate for a half hour for no reason. I thought we were close to getting somewhere, and I think we were if I came up. But again, I don't know. I thought the offer was pretty fair enough. You know, we can't control the market. We can't control the past experiences we've had buying shoes and them sitting for 6 months to a year until they sell or not selling, or, you know, we can't control that stuff, so we can only do what we can do. Hopefully they can get a better offer. That's why I kept saying, you know, try other places, list them yourself. But again, guys, just, you know, understand everyone wants to sell their shoes. Everyone has a sneaker collection. Everyone has stuff for sale. It's not like a rare occurrence for us. We love buying stuff, but you know, it gets to a point where it's just like it has to make sense, right? We could always buy stuff. We could always find stuff. We could always sell our own stuff to, you know, put it in the store, but it's just like, I don't know, my head's spinning, man. This holiday shit is just like, I'm about ready to eat some holiday cookies. Speaking of holiday cookies will be in store tomorrow for the neighbors and for the mailmen and for these guys who maybe I convinced to eat some.
Hell yeah.
Burn can work that out, you know?
Hell yeah.
So holiday chocolate chip cookies will be in the building, at least till Christmas Eve. And that's about that. We ready to get out of here? Anything for the people?
Patagonia. Man, good shit right there.
I've had this Patagonia jacket for at least 10 years. You know what's funny? Shouts to my mom, man. Shouts to my mom, because when she bought me this jacket, I'm like, that ain't no North Face. The hell is that?
You just remind me.
She's like, you don't know what this is. What you gonna get? You gonna learn what this is.
It's funny that.
And it took me like 10 years to care.
It's funny that he says that because it's Christmas time and like kids and mostly kids, but like.
Actually, this is like, hold on, my bad.
No, you good.
I'm older than I remember. This is probably 20 years old, 15 to 20.
So you was like a teen.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
Yeah.
Right on track. This is that time of year where like as a kid you ask for like a shoe, a toy, whatever, and then you get that coat, that I don't know, like that comfort or whatever, and you're like, yo, in your mind you're like, what the hell is this? And it's like, thank you, but like down the road, like your parents always know, and you know, like he said, like now he's just like, damn, this jacket like warm as shit.
My mom is very on trend. She told me back in the day before men wore fanny packs, one day men are gonna wear fanny packs. Like it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be big. You should make some. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then like 5 years later, Supreme starts dropping fanny packs. Speaking about gifts, I just have to remember, and jackets. My grandparents would get me a jacket once in a while, and I remember, I think it was like Burlington Coat Factory. I got a FUBU black and blue jacket with the fur, and I liked it until I got to school and I started getting gunned all the time. I guess FUBU wasn't cool at that exact moment. Me wearing FUBU probably didn't work out for me, but memories, man. Shouts to everyone getting cool gifts for this Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. A lot of good gifts going out, whether it's Uggs, Jordans, Nikes, New Balance, jackets, coats.
All in all, listen to your parents. They know best.
Yeah.
Honestly, same situation. I've had like a couple gifts like that back in the day, and I was like pissed, you know, as a kid, spoiled,
Low key.
and then just like really pissed. And then like down the road, it's just like, damn, like my mom or dad, like they were on it, like they know like what's best. So for all you kids out there, just be thankful for whatever your parents get you, especially like the gift that you may not think that you need or want right now. It's all gonna circle back at that point in time where like it'll be cold and like, damn, like I don't have a coat. Then like, damn, I just got one for Christmas that I haven't worn with the tag still on it. So just be thankful. And yeah, Christmas time, I think now that I'm older, I don't care for receiving a gift, but I really do love like giving a gift, especially like my nieces and nephews and like all the kids, and seeing the kids, like seeing the new generation. I would be happy and excited for like, you know, opening toys and stuff like that. I think that's like the cool part about Christmas right now, just sharing that joy and passing it down to them. I think it's really, really awesome. So
hold up, speaking of that, let me do something real quick. Hold on. All right, we're doing Secret Santa this year, so you're gonna pick. You don't say who you're getting a gift for, but I
see 3.
Relax.
I'm just saying, if I'm not mistaken, there's 4 of us, so
relax,
I don't want you like you know, wheezing your way out of this.
Relax. Pick one of these 3. Don't say who you got. You just have to pick one.
All right.
Okay, so keep that. Okay. Oh, I guess this is tough to know the. All right. I'm a little confused here. Wait, no. I'm not confused. Shh.
Because I know what you're thinking. So I was gonna say,
pick a random one here.
I'll go this one.
Okay. Let's see if it works. Pick a random one. Oh man.
I know where he fucked up at. Did you get yourself?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, do you want me to put mine back in, pause, redo it?
No, no. I just won't get a gift. That's okay.
Come on.
No, let's keep it that way. Because everyone has a different person.
So it's between us 3, technically speaking?
Yeah. Well, I guess, but then if I switch with Berwin, I know that Berwin has me to get the gift for, so it doesn't,
You sure? I can just,
we can put them
all back.
Yeah, we can just put them all back. And then...
No, but either way, it always gets somewhat.
How about this? No, we all put it back. You go first, so if you get yours, you know right away.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, yeah.
All right.
I mean, technically it'll be the same thing.
I don't know.
Wouldn't the same thing happen?
Yeah,
I was gonna say technically the same thing happened,
You have
but
to hope it would.
No, I think I'll buy a gift for the store. That's fine. I'll buy something cool for a store. And again, you know, doesn't have to be crazy. Support a local business nearby. Get a fucking trinket. Get a Christmas ornament. Get a fucking bagel sandwich. I don't know, but you know, Christmas Eve maybe come in here with a gift for your secret Santa person.
what's the like price limit?
Oh, I mean, you know, never a limit. You know, you could always go high. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't know, $20, $25. Nothing crazy. You know.
Like, funny because some stuff may or may not be in the mail already for you guys. So.
Well, hey man,
Yeah.
Secret Santa. I'll get something cool for the store or something like that. That's it, because we got to get out of here.
Alrighty, we're done. Oh, that reminds me. A has the belt. So all you guys who's wondering why we haven't played Pig lately, A has.
Bro, I would play right now.
A is tactical.
everyone.
A has this thing saying, "Yo, it's 7 o'clock.
Honestly,
It's 6:50."
I'm
I
very
gotta go.
confident with my shots lately on this hoop. I haven't been practicing, but after the last game, I mean.
This is why A walks over at 6:50 and not 6:20 no more. Because at 6:20,
No,
NET doesn't have the belt.
Busy. I'm busy. Man.
Yeah,
It's
busy.
time of year.
Crazy. When he didn't have the belt, it was busy at 6:20. Just saying, you know. But hey,
Did he say the same thing last week and y'all got spanked? Pause.
you know,
Y'all got killed.
Kinda like-
Jordan was first out.
it's not about who's the first to go
You're right,
out.
you're right,
You
you're
know,
right,
it's about
you're
the effort. You know, you die trying. You know, ball up top. See you tomorrow. Yeah.